Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm in a loud environment and I'm streaming. Stream play, start. Let's check it out. Stream plays. Do our streaming, I sure am. Ooh. I wonder how the audio is. I really have no idea. I guess someone will tell me if the audio is really trash. Okay, okie dokie. Let's get a terminal instance going. This is a new thing for me, using best practices for LLM coding. We're gonna try to do the Nix shell. So, Nix shell. Alright, that's the command. Alright. Okay, we are spinning up a brand new project, which is going to mean we need a new Dolt database. This is the first time we're starting fresh with these new best practices. Best practices should be mentioned in the .claude/claudemd file. And if they're not there, we should put them there. Today we're going to be making an app, so make a fresh directory with all the basic Ralph files, which you can see in the other project. So we need like implementation plan, loop.sh, an empty specs directory, and an implementation future document. I think that's all we need. And the project, let's call it music app. Maybe it should have a more fun name than that. what it should be called. Jake Tunes. No, that's stupid. Um, uh, Tunes. Tunes Experiment. Tunes Experiment is what it's called. All right. And in the, let's see if anybody's, yeah. And in the, uh, and in the, basically the way this app is going to work is it's going to be a React Native app, and it needs to do some very basic things. It needs to have the what do you call it? It needs to use the pipes of the Android operating system so that when the screen is off, I can still pause and play things. We want to keep this as simple as possible. This should be like a bare bones, like almost super simple like app. We don't need tons of features. All we need is there's a directory within our project that can take audio files. I don't know if it matters, WAV or MP3. It'd be great to support both. And basically, there's a directory called library, and you put your music either directly in that directory or within subdirectories. And then in the app, I can navigate that file system. And when I'm in a subdirectory and I play a song, it then just plays the next song and it loops through. I don't need shuffle. I don't need anything fancy. I just literally need to put music in a directory. And then that also needs to exist in the compiled app somehow. I think that's maybe going to be a tricky part. And I guess I don't know what library we should use. I assume we should probably use a library for literally playing the MP3 files. But basically, this needs to be an app where I can go running and I can listen to albums, because I literally put the MP3 files in a directory called my album. So the end stage of this, like right now, we are building up specs, and then we're going to build an implementation plan. But then the end of this is like a zip file or whatever you do for Android. With, I think, Expo I've used successfully in the past, so that I can literally just bundle up the app, which will have the music in it as well. I think that's going to be a tricky part. And then I just stick it on my phone, and then I have the thing and it works. And it can be that dumb. Like, we don't need to worry about how the user is going to get the music on the phone. Right now the user is just me, and trust me when I say I will put music in a directory and then we'll make it work. So push back on things that I'm saying that don't make sense, identify things that are unclear, identify technical decisions that we're going to need to make. Interview me a little bit so we can get the specs. All right. Are we on YouTube? Yay. That's fine. Oh, wait, what? Wait, am I offline now? Did Streamplace just go down? Oh no. You're streaming. Am I though? Our stream might be going down. That's fun. Hello. Oh, that's just me. All right. Let's break out this chat in case anybody shows up. All right, all right, all right, all right. You want the aim? This is the trickiest part. Okay. I would have a question about how an app like Spotify does it. Is there literally a server? It's funny that I don't know this. When I use Spotify, is the music literally just cached locally and on a server? Because I definitely don't want a server. And if it's a technical limitation that we can only have like a few songs, that's fine. I run for about an hour, so can I have an hour of music? Lock screen notification controls, media notification. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. I want play, pause, skip. That's literally all I want. And as a general note for this project, I want. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. As a general thing, I want. Whenever there's like, should we make it more complicated or more simple? We keep it really simple for this one. So yeah, I just want play, pause, skip on the notification controls, and that's great that it comes with it. Folder navigation, I want pretty bare bones. Like, yeah, open app, see a list of folders. Yep, tap a folder, see a list of songs. Let's assume, and we'll assume that there's no nesting, and we don't need to enforce that because I'm the only user. I'll just play nicely, and I will have basically folders, and then those folders will have tracks in them. Tap a folder to see list sounds great. Tap a song starts playing, and then it auto advances through the folder. Let's also have it loop back around if it keeps going. Minimal now playing bar sounds great. I don't care about album art. I don't care all about album art. I don't care about metadata. I just want to see what the I guess I want to see what the directory is called, and I want to see what the file is called. Literally just show file names. Expo. I think I was doing Expo builds. Yeah, that's the easiest path, and that's what we want to do. We want to take the easiest path. React Native works with the Expo dev builds, not Expo Go, so we need. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. I guess I'm not totally following the question, but so only follow up if it's like there's something that I'm missing, but whatever makes sense is probably fine. Loops through, that's exactly what I mean. When it finishes the last song in a folder, it goes back to song one as if, like, yeah, it just, what's that word? What's the computer science word for that? Where you, it's like a modulo operation. I guess it's not really like a modulo operation, but it just, yeah, if the song playing is the last song in a directory, go to the top of the directory. So it should never stop playing, I guess, technically. And then Dolt, we might have a little bit of a misunderstanding here. The Dolt is for tracking the vibe coding. The Dolt is for tracking this stuff. So I know this is a small project, but part of the small project is me trying to use best practices. So I would like to use Dolt, and I would like to use Dolt to literally be tracking these conversations, these Claude sessions, the work that happens, so that we can then use the Dolt UI to roll things back. But I guess that's negotiable if that's going to make things more complicated. That's so crazy that Spotify, that it all just lives on their server. I kind of knew that, but that's really crazy because like an iPhone back in the day. So this is unrelated to our project, but iPhones back in the day, did they have like an operating system that took things from the disk and put them into the memory and then played it for you? I almost want to put that, I'm going to put that in a separate conversation. That's just a question Jake has. I bet the audio right now is absolutely not very good. And it's the middle of the night. What even time is it in America? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 1 in the morning. I guess there might be people on the West Coast or whatever who might be saying hi. Let's put this on. Let's go to. Maybe I'll go to Farcaster. I'll say I'm streaming on Farcaster. Ah. Well, thank you. Thank you, Natalie. Um, if anyone is watching, let me know if how bad the audio is. I imagine it's pretty bad, but it might not be terrible. I'm just on the MacBook um, microphones. Okay, okay, we are cooking. We are cooking. I think I have like an hour and a half until I need to be somewhere else. Um, oh, it wrote the specs. Oh, that's nice of it. Um, this is just an idle curiosity of mine. When iPods existed back in the day, it was a hard drive. So did they like have a very minimal operating system with a very tiny amount of memory that just like read things off of disk before you needed them to be played? Because today it's like all servers and like totally the cloud, but it wasn't back then. Okay, let's read the docs. I never know how to do this. I never know how to do this workflow. I need to do the Knicks. I need to do the Knicks. I'm in my sandbox. I'm in my sandbox. Also removed Dolt from the project since there's no database here. I wanted Dolt. I think maybe I misunderstand what Dolt is. I think maybe I misunderstand what Dolt is, or maybe Claude doesn't understand what I'm trying to use Dolt for. I'm trying to use Dolt to have chain of custody of everything that happens while I use LLMs to code, so that rolling back becomes easier and so that we know when things went wrong. But I guess if the LLM is going to fight me on this, I'm not going to argue with the computer, and I'll just do it later. I mean, this project really doesn't need it. Yeah, I think that looks right, but I gotta check. I gotta read the docs. I gotta read the docs. Change directory. Tunes experiments. Let's read the specs. Cat app overview. Dead simple, I love it. Music files are bundled. No server, yep, love that. A library directory contains the, yep. Okay, we can do both. Why do we say MP3 preferred? Oh, for size. Sorry, I didn't finish reading. I'm apologizing to the LLM. Okay. All right. Yep. At the build time, it gets bundled as assets. The app lets you browse. Yep, I love that. Works with screen off. Yep. Yep, just Jake. No non-goals, no server, no streaming, no internet. By streaming, by no streaming, you mean like no, like this is a dumb point, but I do want the music to play. Like I want it to play, and I want it to play when the phone is when the app is not active. That'll still work, right? No shuffle, no playlist. Yes, yes. None of that. 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 No database. I guess, yeah, there's no database. I'm surprised to see that, but now that I think about it, it makes sense. We don't need a database, right? Should we have a SQLite? Would doing a SQLite database make it easier for us? SQLite. Since if we want things like, oh, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it is raining. It is raining in Malaysia. It is raining. It is tropically raining in Malaysia. Whew. Oh. I wonder if YouTube is still working. Wow. Wow. All right, all right, all right. The specs are written. We're reading through the specs. I'm reading through the specs because we want the asset, the asset bundling. Okay. This is the trickiest part. Okay. That looks right. Yep. Is designed for known individually referenced, not dynamically read. We need a build step times that scans it, generates a manifest, registers each as a bundled asset. At runtime, the app reads the manifest. That sounds fine. That sounds fine. The asset bundling sounds fine. Just as a check-in, are we making life harder for ourselves? Are we making life harder for ourselves? Is there a more obvious way to do this, to keep things dead simple than doing the bundled assets? I was hoping the bundled assets will make things easier, knowing the limitations that, like, I'm totally fine with the fact that I have to bundle the app every time I want to change the music. Okay. Simplest. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't want to deal with shared storage. That sounds awful. That sounds awful. That sounds terrible. All right, the app overview looks good. The asset bundling looks good. Ooh, this is good. There's only a few more. The tech stack, React Native, yes. Expo, yes. React Native track player, that sounds pretty good. All right. No server, no backend. Yeah. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. User experience. Yeah, there's basically two screens and a persistent not playing bar. Yes. 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 No seek. Yeah, seek would be nice, but no, I don't need it. A seek would be nice. But no. They didn't have seek on record players. I guess they kind of did. You could like move it, but not really. Okay. And then, yes, that looks great. All right, let's check our context. Let's see how chunky the context has gotten. Probably not that bad. Ooh, that's a nice context. That's not that bad. 40K. I'm gonna kill it though. I'm gonna kill the context, even though that's not that much. I'm gonna kill it for. Oh, I don't know if I want to kill it. This is a good context. I feel like me and Claude are on the same page. I feel like me and Claude are on the same page, so I don't want to kill the context. But is anyone watching? Does anyone have any opinions on whether to kill the context or not? I never know whether to kill context. I never know. Live chat, nobody's there. All right, I think I'm not gonna kill the context. All right. The specs look great. Let's make some Ralph tasks. Um, yeah, let's make some Ralph tasks. I'm trying to think, do you think we can build the Ralph tasks so that there's something to test soon? Also, just FYI, I'm going to use the skill. I'm going to use that Claude skill to basically you're going to build something. Basically, the Ralph tasks, you're going to build an expo thing that I can like scan the QR code and get onto my phone. And then I'm going to screen share, and we're going to probably fix the bugs because there'll probably be bugs. And are we ready to make Ralph tasks? I think we'll need like 20, maybe 20-ish Ralph tasks, maybe less. All right, I guess we could. Oh, I'm gonna need to. Yeah. Does that phasing feel right? Expo. Yeah. 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 That looks right. I was just about to say that. I was literally just about to say that. Yes, put some dummy MP3 files in the library. Put two, like test one, directory called test one, directory called test two, and each should have a few MP3s. Can you use web search, and can you get royalty free, legal MP3s? Ideally, a couple minutes long, like the length of songs. That's so funny. I was literally about to spin up a second. I was literally about to make those Ralph tasks. Make that a Ralph task. Or if you're doing it right now, I guess that's okay. Continue doing it if you're more than 70% of the way there. Otherwise, make it Ralph tasks. How to install FFmpeg. Can you check if FFmpeg is on this NixOS install? And if it's not, how do we get it on there? And how do we get it on there forever? How do you do the thing? Because isn't it like a global? How do we make it so future NixOSs will have FFmpeg? I'm also curious about how the iPods worked back in the day. they ran a small OS called Pixo OS, and then it was a hard drive, and then it was 32 megabytes of RAM. The hard drive was the power drain. Yeah, they'd spin up the drive, read a chunk of the next songs into RAM, and then spin the drive back down. I can remember that. I can remember my iPod would like spin, and you would like hear the hard drive do its hard drive thing. That's crazy. If you skip tracks repeatedly, the battery tanked? I don't remember that. The skip protection on earlier. Oh, interesting. That's the same idea, huh? And then the nano and the shuffle went for flash. Yeah. When they went for flash, how did that change the operating system they needed or didn't need? Are the tasks ready? The tasks are ready? What? Let's look at the tasks. Oh no. Okay. Wait. FFmpeg is not installed. Then how did it make the tracks? Did you install FFmpeg? Here's the deal. You're right. You don't apt install. Okay. Oh. Nix shell just uses it temporarily. Let's do it. So, what? Okay. That's the beauty of Nix. Okay, I'm really confused now. I'm new to Nix, and I'm getting confused because I want to use FFmpeg in the future. Like, on my computer, not Nix, I have FFmpeg installed. And as I use Nix in the future, I'm going to want FFmpeg. Should I add it to the environment systems packages, or does that make the boot up slower, and actually I should just, when I need FFmpeg, I should do it ad hoc? What's best practices? Okay, let's read the tasks while we're doing this. Okay, we're gonna, oh god, this is so bad. I'm making so many different terminal instances. But I need to check the implementation. Tunes experiment. All right. How we doing here? Streaming. Okay. How long? I wonder how long I've been streaming. It feels like it's going well, but I haven't made anything yet. So, how long have I been? 30 minutes. 30 minutes, and I'm about to kick off the Ralph loop. That's kind of surprising. Initialize the expo with TypeScript. That makes sense. That looks pretty good. Set up the folder list and track list. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start the Ralph loop. Should I have killed that? Yeah, it's fine. Caffeinate. Loop. I don't want to kill this because I want this session to stay with me as we build. I want this session as a safety blanket. That's my shopping list. It goes shopping. It sits in the pantry. Okay, then let's then add it. Let's add it so that we always have FFmpeg on future versions of Nix. Oh, so many terminals. So this one I want to save. Oh, that already did it? Okay, perfect. Okay, here's where I can run the loop. I'm in the Nix operating system. I can run the loop. No such file or directory. Oh, I'm in specs. That'll do it. What the hell? What the hell? This is why I didn't want to kill this one. Okay. I can't do caffeinate. That makes sense. Okay. System inhibit. Let's try dev machine. What if my computer goes to sleep? Oh, that's nice. Oh. Now I just need to run this. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, we are now cooking. Now we're cooking. The tasks look pretty good. I gotta read through all of them though. Create a library directory with text, with the test ones. Hey buddy. Good, how you doing? Play a track when tapped. Install and configure via auto advance. Yep. Big folder. Okay. Should add some tests. I love watching the playback of the stream, and I always look so stressed out. It looks like I'm not having fun. I'm having fun. Okay, that's cooking there. So I was just reading the end of I was reading the rest of the tests. I'm trying to remember what the highlight currently playing track in track list. These tasks are a little bit small, but I guess that's what I asked for. It's probably because I said there need to be at least 20 tasks, and so it was like, okay, we're gonna make 20 tasks. If I hadn't said that, I probably would have done smaller tasks. And we seem to be stuck here, but I guess maybe that's just initialization stuff, so that's fine. Probably fine. It's probably fine. Paintball later?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think we're gonna get rained on?
I hope it stops soon.
Yeah.
In the end, rain won't stop you.
Yeah.
It's war, right?
Yeah.
Rain won't stop you in war time.
In old time war, they would stop because of the
Yeah,
rain.
it was like, let's shake hands.
In like World War One, they would like be like, we're not gonna kill each other in the mud.
It means die clean, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
No, I know they stopped, but we won't.
Yeah, cool.
Times change.
Yeah, no, and I think it's because we still have like a couple hours.
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah.
also like we can, play around. If it's too rainy,
Yeah.
you wait there for an hour. Just
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
essentially you don't pay for the time. You mostly pay for the balls you buy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You pay, you get the base set.
Yeah.
But then the costs really add up. The more you play, the more you
Yeah.
shoot. You know?
Were you able to pay for your card, or was it good to have cash?
I hope they use
Card. Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
think
Cool.
so.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
any cash.
Yeah,
And
me
we
neither.
need a lot of cash.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
It would be like,
Yeah.
so many thousands in total.
yeah.
No, I think so. It's fine.
Cool.
I mean, if it really stays really bad, we would probably cancel.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it's gonna be that bad because that was a very short shower.
and also, it's probably better than just
Yeah.
having pure sun.
Yeah.
You want to be slightly cloudy.
No, yeah,
It's
not
so much
out in
better
the
for you.
sun forever.
That's why it's probably good.
Yeah.
Because usually it doesn't rain for too long.
Yeah.
You see, like it's a lot and then it stops.
Yeah.
Top of
Yeah.
it.
Thank you for organizing.
Good.
It's been like this for a second. Is there any reason why this would take more than a minute? Is there some expensive thing that has to happen once? On task 1. That's not Yak Shave. Oh, right. Oh, no. This is gonna be the Wi-Fi. Oh, geez. And I'm streaming. Hmm. Okay, I don't. Okay, okay. Oh, it's working. What kind of tests, if any, would make sense for this project? This is like a very small project, so I'm kind of hoping we can basically run the tasks and then just see if it works. Is there any potential reason we would maybe want to do some like unit tests or things, or add some Ralph tasks to maybe keep things on track? Or do you think, what's the chances that this goes haywire in a way that adding some unit tests would help? They do stop wars. They do stop wars because of rain. They do. In World War One.
If you're beyond that, there's free now.
Yeah. Oh God, no. Yeah, like they would back then. They would stop in the Napoleonic era if it was like muddy. You know, they would like fight in the summer and then be like,
They also stop for Christmas.
yeah, yeah,
Germans in fact like they take
yeah,
They use celebrate together, right? They were like,
yeah, yeah,
go back.
yeah.
We do the same. We stop for a break, we eat together, they eat together. Now, if it's like, if it's raining heavily, you don't. But if it's big, you go.
Now spin down.
Is the main cost are not the time. The cost are the economy change. So if you go there, you have to wait.
Oh yeah.
So main kind of expectation. So to the baseline, but again, it's a bit raining. Very cold. It's actually a bit more fun. I need to take my
What does task complete mean? Isn't that kind of, I haven't seen that when I've done Ralph loops in the past, and it's a little weird that it's now said that. So normally I see the iterations, but are those task completes telling me that like of the 18 remaining tasks we've already completed 1, 2, 3 of them? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna shut down this stream because we're now kind of in a waiting game that's not that interesting, and I'm feeling a pressure to be interesting, even though I don't think anyone's watching. So, if you're watching, thanks for watching, and maybe we'll come back when this is done, like a cooking show. Streaming.